Look what I got! SD card on my camera is all filled up, so I have to talk really fast because I'm going to waste seconds here, but the vlog is rendering. I did it over again, took out some unnecessary clips, so it should only take about 2 hours, 3 hours. I'm hoping to get all the vlogs uploaded and rendered and uploaded today. It is 10:30 in the night, of course. I really haven't been vlogging. I've been getting rendering vlog stuff done, but I didn't really vlog. I got some Clone Wars action figures though. But Friday's vlog, a really long one. It was like 24 minutes long, really long. I had to take a bunch of stuff off of my laptop in order to render it. But at first it said 4 hours. Well, something happened and didn't do it, so I did it over. It said 6 hours. I did it over. I took a few clips out that weren't really necessary. It said 4 hours. I let it do it, and it came back because I watched a movie and it didn't work. So I just deleted the thing, posted on Twitter. It's lost. And then I checked my YouTube account on my cell phone, even though I can't sign in, so I can just go to it as a visitor. And I realized, wait, I forgot, another one of those vlogs is lost as well, so I actually have 7 vlogs. Not 6, but 7. So I managed to keep one bonus video from Friday. I'm going to put that up. See, it says I have like 35 videos up, even though it's day, 40 whatever. So I'm trying to fill it in with bonus videos here and there, so it says same amount of days that I'm vlogging. So like, day 70 of vlogging will actually, I will have 70 videos actually up instead of however many I would usually have up. But I've been working on that stuff. I'm working on Saturday's vlog. Sunday's vlog is extremely short because I went out and I traveled 4 or 5 hours on the road with some family and my grandparents. And we did some stuff, and it was okay, I guess. I came home with a headache, like I usually do when I go on trips with certain family members. If I've told you my backstory, my past, if I've already told you that, you probably know which family members I'm talking about. Wink, wink. But I felt kind of sick this morning. I was so hungry. My schedule was all mixed up. I woke up, I was like, I'm going to take a very luxurious shower. So I took my lamp on my desk, I put it in the bathroom, and turned it on, and left all the other lights off, so it was a really moody feeling. And I really got some ideas for some photography or some paintings, even though I haven't really painted in many, many years. But, I might want to start getting into it, but I haven't done it in a while, so it will be like starting completely over. But it would be nice to get a canvas and some paints and some brushes and paint my own artwork, my own decorations. That'd be really nice. But what was I talking? Oh, the bathroom. The lighting was very nice, very soothing. And then I practiced my violin for an hour and a half, and I didn't eat breakfast, and I was really, really hungry. I was so hungry that I felt like I was going to throw up. I felt horrible. It was awful. I was gagging. I was like choking, gagging, but when I was trying to get my food together. So I ate a really quick breakfast. Trying to think of something to make this vlog interesting, because I'll have to stay up for about 2 hours to get the other one rendered. And then I'll do yesterday's, which It's not very long, maybe 3 minutes long. Um, I don't know what to do though. Like, I have stuff to do tomorrow. I had a 4-day weekend, Friday to today. I always enjoy my 4-day weekends, but tomorrow I have classes and stuff, so classes and violin lessons and stuff. So Tuesdays are probably my least favorite day, mostly because of classes and violin lessons are so close together. It's like I do classes, I hurry up, get around for violin lessons, and then I go home. So it's kind of stressful. I've been stressed the past few days, if you haven't already noticed. It just happens when I have a bunch of stuff going on, I get really stressed. I try to keep my life as simple and as easy going as possible, but life doesn't always work out that way. It doesn't always work out the way that you want it to work. So you just have to go with the flow. You have to go where the river leads you. Life is usually what you make it. I do, I will admit, some bad things that happen to you are not always your fault, but usually you make your own problems. Usually. I understand sometimes there's just some things that you just don't have any control of, like other people. But usually. So if you keep your mind in a constant positive attitude, it's not that I don't see problems. I see the problems. I just refuse to let them hold me down. I refuse to let them attach themselves and pull me down like weights or like an anchor. I don't want them to pull me down and drown me. So I don't let them. I live on. I don't ignore them. I know that they happened. I just choose not to think about them. And it has made a few people that are close to me a little upset because they're like, well, I just can't refuse to think. I just can't afford to think that way. I'm like, I'm not ignoring problems. I know they're there. I just refuse to let them control me. Your problems are only as bad as you make them out to be in your mind. If you set your mind to something, you will do it. That's the way God created us. God created us to be very persistent, very curious beings. That's why we need to be with God. That's why we need to know Him. We need to have a relationship with Him. Because without Him, we can get into a lot of trouble. And we can fool ourselves into believing false things. We can fool ourselves into believing that, if that's the normal thing, everyone's doing it, I should do it. I'm not normal if I'm not doing it. Don't follow the world. Don't follow the world so much that you become blind to wrong things that are happening. We live in a very selfish society without even realizing it. Just the whole thing of self-preservation. We have to keep our bodies up. No, you don't have to. Jesus walked in the desert for 40 days with nothing. No food. Nothing. And he was tempted. And Satan did tempt him. And Satan did say, if you are the Son of God, if you are God, why don't you turn that rock into bread? And Jesus said, it is written, man cannot live by bread alone, but by the word of God. Therefore, the only reason Jesus survived, he was completely man and completely God, but he chose to live as a man. Therefore, the only thing we need to survive is God. So we're just the words from his mouth. That's all we need to survive. So the next time we're going through trials, through pain, and there will be trials and there will be pain. If you are living for God, there will be trials and there will be pain, but it all depends on your mindset. It all depends on what you consider pain and what you consider joy. And once your mind is set the way God's mind is set, you can do anything. You can do it. There's a fuzz on my arm. But, I was going to say something. I had a really good point. I don't remember what it was. Our minds, we forget things. And my memory is not very good. I mean, some people are like, oh, I can remember, my second birthday. I'm like, I can't remember anything before my 13th birthday, and I hardly remember that. I don't even remember my 14th birthday. I don't think I do. I'm trying to think of how many years ago I can remember. Maybe 5 years? 6 years? I can't remember. And that's just memories here and there. One of the reasons I started vlogging is so I could go back and remember what has happened. So I can always go back and watch that day. And usually everything important that happens, usually everything important that happens in my day, I will vlog it. I will vlog it. Nothing really important has happened today, and there will be days, we all have those days where we get nothing done and nothing happens at all. You can see the length of my videos usually indicate how good of a day I had. The longer the video, the better of a day I had. The shorter, the worse day I had. But hopefully, I forgot I had this. Today's vlog is more of a encouragement. It's inspirationally encouraging vlog. Not much really excitement going on, but I do hope to entertain you guys more in the future. But for now, I'm going to wait for the vlog to render, and then I'm going to bed, guys. So there's really no use doing anything else because nothing else is going to happen. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys. I really do love you guys. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. If you ever need help, if you ever need someone to talk to, I'm here. I'm always open. I will try to get back to you as quickly as I can. Every time I get a tweet or a comment or anything, I try to get back to it as often as I can. Except for deviant art, deviant art. I only check that every time I'm on my laptop on the internet. That's not all the time. So, but I do try to get back to Twitter and YouTube as quickly as I can. So if you ever need help, come to me, because I'm always ready. I'm always prepared to listen. I'm always open to your guys' stories. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and good night.